So when I'm thinking about my craft and how it connects to other arts, I can't help but think about the stuff that they do at Broadway. I mean, it's just one of the best examples of how we all as artists in different concentrations collaborate on a regular basis. I think a lot of the time we take ourselves too seriously, however. If we keep adding subjective rules to the mix, it kind of defeats the whole purpose of creating in the first place. One of the biggest targets that I like to tackle when I'm talking of something of this form is that this is all play. So, as we know, we're just having fun, and we love to feel the reward of a happy crowd cheering or laughing. And the fact of the matter is, the audience will enjoy it as much as we do.
I think ballet is like a really important art form because it allows us to say things without using words. The way that we can portray, we can show grief and heartbreak and all sorts of things just through our body language and our movements. People in the audience kind of see those things and they take it all in, and that can help them to really understand themselves, understand emotions, kind of like gain through that experience a real understanding of emotions and things like that. Ballet is usually a very serious environment, and being brought up in that, it causes you to take yourself very seriously, to take others very seriously. It causes your mind to become very introspective, and sometimes that spirals and you lose the joy in what you're really doing, and you lose the intent behind portraying things without words. You lose that intent when you let yourself become too obsessed with how do I look? How do others look? Am I better than them? Are they better than me? You know? And I think you have to really just let yourself kind of take a step back and be like, I'm just dancing, you know? I'm just here with my friends and I'm working slowly each day to get better at something, because really if you let yourself become too serious, you're not going to make any progress.
So growing up, my mother had an art studio, and she would observe the children that went to her art studio and, um, like, you know, watch how they played or whatever and like made art. And so I was, you know, taught to play with art from a very early age. That was very encouraged, and my dad is a visual artist, so I was just kind of pushed towards play and also taking visual art seriously as a career. And so having the mindset of like, you can do art as a career and it's also play, has just always been my lifestyle and my thought process. So it's not hard for me to separate the two because they're the same to me.